Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Goes to finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. And Cruyff! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Yaya Toure. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And he's there to belt it away. Bale has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get free. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Makelele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Oh, sweet feet. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe running with intent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaka. And that's been intercepted. Nesta. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Vieira. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kaka really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gullit. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Messi surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here.
Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, there's a probing ball. So what can they make of this? Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Vieira. It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Couldn't squeeze it through. Makaleli. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Oh, he's on his own! Bale! There it is! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough?
Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Kaká. That's good play. Tries to cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he was quick to react.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That has not gone well. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Oh,
that pass isn't the best.
Pepe.
This is Dembele. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17. Bale. El dorsal 18.
Here's someone with real dynamite in his boots. A header! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale, and this is Bale. Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Has a look and place it forward. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And here's Hullet. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Rodri. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Zanetti. Best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's played through for him. And on. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Looking for the run. He's got away. Aimed at the far side. Impressive! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, there's the clearance. Tries to cross. Getting up there! And it's been hooked away. Opts for safety. Some intricate passing. Oh, he's having a go! Missed by a fraction. Can he get it through? Dembele, and he shoots! In he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. This is a promising build-up. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away. Bale with the clearance. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. Israel do have a chance to counter here. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's worked it through. And Cruyff! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Shoots! That's the throw. Bale. That's really well cleared. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's free. Goes for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Tries a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Makelele can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Oh, nice touch. He'll try from distance. Messi! Genius! A finish of true class. Barcelona are in front. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
The ball has bounced loose now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that could set him on his way. And this is Ronaldo. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Yaya Toure. Decent chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Makelele. Messi. And this is Cruyff. And he's running through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So, into the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered in. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Makelele. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Lovely bit of skill. Cruyff. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Steaming on goalward. Ronaldinho! Yaya Toure. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Messi. Dembele, who can single-handedly make a difference.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vieira with the clearance. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Some really good ball movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, Messi. El dorsal 20.
Your impression so far, Jim?
El dorsal
They're
10.
ahead, but they're
El
not
dorsal
playing as if
5.
they are. There seems to be
Rafael Varane.
more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Serán sustituidos por
He's just misjudged
el
that one.
dorsal 17, Bale. El dorsal
How many
18,
interceptions have we
el
seen
dorsal
now?
3,
Someone's got
el
to up the
dorsal
quality
13,
and set an example.
Tries
el
one from
dorsal
range.
16, Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. And can he finish it? Ronaldinho is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. Van der Sar clears. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Bale. Pull it. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Stam. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vieira. Antonetti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Stam. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. And that has left him in a heap.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pull it. Best. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it rattles the bar! That is lovely. And he's in on goal. Good read, needed to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. And they can counter here. Now it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them more
Oh, good climb! Bullet. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Thuram does well to get it back. Makelele. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Good, strong midfield running. And Cruyff! And that is high.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Israel are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Gullit looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Dembele. Chance, surely! Perilously close. And he opts to go forward. They get a throw in. Nesta. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross needs to be good. Pepe with the clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Foot in. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the
real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries a shot! Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And this is Messi, drives it in. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show.
Messi! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makelele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Gullit. Mbappe. It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Gullit. Oh, easy pickings there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Makelele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Makelele. And the pass is intercepted. Dembele takes a shot! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Israel cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Zanetti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And here's Gullit. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now there's the clearance. Cruyff, searching pass, he's played there. Schmeichel claims comfortably. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pepe. And they're back on the ball again. That's very neat. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele, brilliantly cut out. Thuram gets it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 22, Messi. El dorsal 19, Yaya Touré. El dorsal 5, Rafael Varane.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Serán sustituidos por
Now
el
it's
dorsal
Bale.
18, el dorsal
Keep calm
17,
and carry on.
Bale.
That's the job in a nutshell
El
now.
dorsal 16, el dorsal 13, Ferdinand. El dorsal 3.
But he has been fouled
Cambio de
there.
jugadores.
Rummenigge. Stam wants to run onto this. Dembele proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rodri has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. That was good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Best. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. He's found space here. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale has it in a wide position. Bale. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Best plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Nice looking ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Hullet. Great vision. Chance here to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Makaleli. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Thuram. Ronaldinho. Ferdinand cuts it out. And time is up. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
El Barcelona y Brasil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. And here's Messi. Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. Varane cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gullit. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. This is a promising build-up. So it is still 0-0. Romario has the space to scheme. Makaleli.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Cruyff. Desailly clears without hesitation. Referee has just said play on. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Romario. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Shot could be... Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yaya Toure. time and again they are repelled. Ronaldinho is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And they can counter here. And this is... and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Makalele. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's been taken short. Lofted in. Yaya Toure! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And so the action is resumed. And this is Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He is through here. Pelé. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Barcelona have their third corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Might want to be careful there.
And that has left him in a heap. What a throw in. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
The
dorsal
two
23.
coaches are signalling
Pepe.
changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 22. Messi. El dorsal 19.
Now it's Bellingham. He's got
Serán
away.
sustituidos por
Bellingham.
El dorsal 13. Ferdinand.
That's
El
very
dorsal
neat.
3. El dorsal
Another
18.
chance from a corner.
El dorsal 17. Bale.
It's their
El
second
dorsal
corner of the game.
16. Cambio de jugadores.
Very nicely done. Thuram.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Varane was in no mood for any of that. Rodri. Good pressure, determined, intense. Vieira, a picture of focus and alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get it back? Rafael Varane. Rummenigge going after that. And here's Makalele. Pele. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And now the breakaway. Pele showing good feet. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, good read. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a shade optimistic. I think they're done. They are done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very...
And Romario! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Nesta. Pelé. Looking for the run. Pirlo has the space to scheme. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Yaya Toure. And it's Varane. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Hullet. Romario. Romario! Goal! Brazil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Romario. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hullet. Lovely. And the shot! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play, and Cruyff! And that's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Messi. He is through here. Messi purring through the gears. And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now, can they get him away? Pepe spots it and intercepts.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Pele. The ball has bounced loose now. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Messi, looking for options for movement. Delivers with and a header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Toure plays it short. Oh no, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good play. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. And that is a little undercooked. Messi makes a dash for it. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi. Pirlo. Now it's Romario. Now it's Gullit. This is a promising build-up. Spread out to the left. Takes a shot! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Brazil go up by 2 and are looking good.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Gullit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 22, Messi. El dorsal 19.
He's found a way through.
El dorsal 5, Rafael Varane. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Rodri.
25.
And there's his
el
chance to
dorsal
lead the
18,
counter.
El dorsal 17.
Rummenigge
Bale.
making good
El
progress.
dorsal 16.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Makalele really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Bale. Steaming on goalwards. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Pepe plays it all the way forward. Now it's Pelé, and it's Bellingham. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lahm. Pelé. Rodri. Zola. Makalele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Lahm.
descuento.
Pelé. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's got away. And he thumps it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now.
And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. Oh, it's just a little long. That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Thuram. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Yaya Toure. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Vieira. Cruyff.
This is a promising build-up.
And it's Makalele. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot!
Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi.
And the shot!
Desai can get it clear. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for a runner. Pepe cuts out the pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Almost half an hour in now. Desai makes the interception. Aims been
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Now, can he find a finish?
Good read, needed to be. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Makalele can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. Could move up a gear here. Pele gets flagged offside. And it's Messi.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Romario, who is rarely short on confidence. Spread out to the left. Makalele. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch.
Real chance! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Yaya Toure! He's done very well to get to that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Makalele makes a dash for it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through.
Can he finish? Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Brazil have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out,
Yaya
this.
Touré. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 22.
Thuram,
Messi.
Bale.
El dorsal 7.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
El dorsal 5. Rafael
Well,
Vaganés.
that is one way to stop him.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Can he get it
16.
through?
El dorsal 18.
Knocks it into
El
space.
dorsal 17.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
El dorsal 18.
Ronaldinho! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Brazil go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Rummenigge driving through the middle. Desailly
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
over to the right flank. And it's Vieira. Tries to play it through.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now the breakaway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Threads one in, and this is Hullet. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good ball! It's Bale! And no mistake! And what a climax we have here! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Vieira produces the perfect tackle there.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi looking to receive it in space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
And that should get the job done.
And that's that.
Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.